Hi, and welcome back to the Citizen Channel, and I continue and look at the trial of Benjamin Mendy. Yes, we're on to day 4, Thursday, the 18th of August 2022 at Chester Crown Court. Yes, the 28-year-old has been charged with 8 counts of rape, 1 count of sexual assault, and 1 of attempted rape. The allegations relate to 7 women. Charges span between October 2018 and August 2021, and Mr. Mendy has a co-defendant, Louis Sahar Maturi, 41 years old. He's also standing trial, accused of 8 counts of rape, 4 counts of sexual assault related to 8 alleged victims. Both men deny all charges against them. Judge Stephen Everett, the Recorder of Chester, resides as a judge for this. And my thanks again to the great service on the timeline on the Manchester Evening News website. It was incredibly useful and helps me put this together with certain timings where relevant. So we've got a full day in today, although stuff didn't get kicked off to 11:27. So yeah, if you've been in court or done jury service, stuff like this, you do know the machinations of court time. It's not an 8-hour day. Let's put it not in court anyway. It might be that and more outside of court, but certainly not in the court. So let's start at day 4. 11:27 a.m. The trial resumed, with the jury being read some agreed facts relating to Mr. Mendy's first alleged victim, woman 1. Sarah Holt, prosecuting, is reading out messages between the woman and her friend shortly after Mr. Mendy allegedly tried to rape her. In one message, the woman tells her friend, "I just got sexually abused," if that's the word. Ms. Holt says woman 1 followed this up with another message which read, "By Mendy." In a further message to the friend, she said, "He did not penetrate, but he would not let me go." In a later message, Miss Holt says the woman told her friend, "There's no way out of here unless it's with a driver." In another message, woman 1 said, "Can't get my head over it." The court is told that she then added, "Honestly, it was a perfect night. Then this morning, he desperately wanted me and I kept saying no." The jury was then played a video recorded police interview with Benjamin Mendy's second alleged victim, woman 2. Mr. Mendy is accused of 3 counts of rape against her at his home in October 2020. The woman is telling a police officer that she and her friends met Mr. Mendy and others at a bar before being invited back to a party at his Cheshire mansion. Once at the house, she says she was using her phone when Mr. Mendy came and took it out of my hand. She tells the officer that he accused her of taking pictures of him before taking the phone upstairs. "He started going through my pictures and Snapchat," she explains. The woman says she followed Mr. Mendy in an attempt to retrieve her phone. She explains that Mr. Mendy used a touchscreen fingerprint to open a bedroom door, which he then closed behind them. The woman said she told him, "I want my phone. I don't want to have sex with you. I just want to go." She alleges that Mr. Mendy responded, "The door is locked anyway." She says she told Mr. Mendy to hand over her phone as she wanted to go. He is then alleged to have told her to take her clothes off before adding, "I just want to have a look at you. I promise I will not touch you." The woman says that after she repeated her intention to leave, Mr. Mendy responded, "I promise you, I just want to look at you. You can't get out anyway." The woman is telling the officer that Mr. Mendy again ordered her to remove her clothes before throwing her phone on the bed. She says Mr. Mendy then pushed her on the bed and she ended up on all fours. The woman says she told him, "I really don't want to have sex with you. I need to go." She adds, "He was thrusting against me with his pants up. I was on all fours and he was pulling my bum towards him." The woman explained that Mr. Mendy then told her, "It's fine, it's okay. I'm just going to put the tip in for a minute." "I was trying to wriggle off," she tells a police officer. "I was trying to move myself away from him, but it just kept coming back. I was just thinking, how am I going to get out of this room?" She alleges that Mr. Mendy then started putting the tip in my vagina forcefully. The woman adds, "I was saying I don't want to do that, I need to go." In the video, the woman is now saying that Mr. Mendy told her to put his penis in her mouth. She said she did so, but then attempted to pull away and told him, "I can't." She explains that Mr. Mendy then sat up and told her she was too shy, to which she replied, "I'm not shy, I just don't want to have sex with you." In response, Mr. Mendy allegedly said, "It's fine, I've had sex with 10,000 women." The woman says he started to get changed and said, "Don't tell anyone and you can come here every night." She tells the officer that Mr. Mendy then walked out of the room. The woman explains that she went to find her friend and told her she was leaving. The woman says that following the alleged incident, Mr. Mendy went into his kitchen where he told the chef to make me something to eat. Following the incident, she said she knew something was not right and that she felt uncomfortable about what had happened. What makes me upset is how many times I said no, woman 2 tells the officer. I didn't just say no, I said I don't want to have sex with you. I was very clear and that was not listened to. I've never experienced anything like that before. It could not have been misinterpreted in any way. The morning after the alleged incident, the woman says she received a Snapchat message from Mr. Mendy which consisted of loads of question marks. She tells the officer, I was thinking, how the F have I got him on here because I've not added him. She says she believes Mr. Mendy added her while he had her phone at the party. The woman says she received another Snapchat message from a man who was at the bar with Mr. Mendy. The message allegedly read, are you okay? Please give me a call so we can discuss. She says she screenshotted the messages and blocked both accounts. Officers now asking the woman about when she and her friends first met Mr. Mendy at the bar. The woman says the city defender was with 2 other men and that one of her friends informed her he was a footballer. She says she had not known who he was before that. Everyone was calling him Ben and the staff were like all that around him, she explains. The woman says that after telling Mr. Mendy she didn't want to have sex, she decided to remove her clothes as she felt like it was the lesser of 2 evils. I thought, just get undressed and then at least you don't have to do anything with him, she says. She said Mr. Mendy seemed really calm and passive at the time. Following the incident, she decided to leave as she felt petrified of him looking at me again. When asked how long the alleged incident lasted, the woman replied, it feels like the longest day of my life, but it could have only been 15 minutes. At 1:09 p.m, the court was adjourned for lunch and it came back at 2:40 p.m. The trial resumed. Resumed with Mr. Mendy's defence barrister, Elena Laws QC, cross-examining woman 2. The witness is present in court, but she is giving her evidence, behind a screen. Miss Laws is asking the woman about when she and her friends first met Mr. Mendy and his 2 friends at the bar on the evening of the alleged rape. The woman says she knew they were meeting a man her friend knew as well as his friend who was a footballer. Ms. Laws is asking the woman about a message she sent to a friend in which she's alleged to have said, we are sat with footballers. The woman says she was referring to ex-Manchester United player Jesse Lingard, who was also at the bar rather than Benjamin Mendy. After further exchanges, Ms. Laws then asked the woman about a message she sent to a friend which allegedly read, listen, if I'm ever going to get pregnant, it's going to be tonight. I was just having a joke with my best friend, the woman says. It was a joke. The woman is asked whether it was Mr. Mendy's co-defendant Lewis Sahat Machuri who invited her and her friends to Mr. Mendy's home. She says that it was. Asked whether she was happy to go, the woman says she was initially a bit cautious as she had work the next day, but eventually agreed to go. After arriving at the house, she says one of Mr. Mendy's friends warned them that they can't have their phones out. Jurors are told that Cheshire, where Mr. Mendy's house is located, was under partial lockdown at the time. While at the party, the woman tells a juror that Mr. Mendy accused her of taking pictures. She says he mentioned her being fined quite a lot of money for having previously hosted a party or gathering. She says Mr. Mendy then took her phone and appeared agitated. She says he told her he was going to get in trouble as he believed people would recognise his home. There was a video you had been trying to take a few shots and he deleted it and told you he had deleted it, Ms. Laws suggested. The woman denies that she had taken photographs. Ms. Laws asks the witness, you both agreed to go upstairs, didn't you? The woman replies, no. You followed him upstairs, Ms. Laws suggests. No. You were not asking for your phone back, Miss Laws alleges. That's not true. Once in the bedroom, the witness says Mr. Mendy made it clear she could not leave. After Mr. Mendy told her to remove her clothes, she said she did so as she felt she had no choice. I felt he would keep his word and not touch me because I made it clear I did not want anything to happen, she tells the court. The witness was asked about Mr. Mendy's alleged boast that he had had sex with 10,000 women. I suggest he did not say that, says Miss Laws. I'm absolutely certain, replies the witness. It's in high definition in my mind. It's the most traumatic thing that has ever happened to me. Ms. Laws asked the woman why she did not tell her friends at the party about what had happened. I was in shock, she tells the jury. At that point, I did not have the words to say I was raped. I needed to get out. That was my priority. At 3:45 p.m, they took a short break. And they returned. Mr. Mendy's defence barrister continued to question the witness. She asks about a message the woman sent to a male friend after leaving the party. She's alleged to have asked him, "Am I going to regret this in the morning?" The woman says she was referring to the fact she had stayed out late when she had work in the morning. She said she did not tell the friend that Mr. Mendy had raped her, as she was in shock. The woman is now being asked about messages she sent to another friend the following morning. In one, the woman tells a friend she ended up at a footballer's house. In another message, jurors hear that she told the friend she did not have sex with Mr. Mendy. Ms. Laws asks the witness whether this was the case. "I did not have sex with him because I did not consent," the woman replies. At 4:25 p.m, the jury finished hearing evidence for the day. So join me for day 5. Yes, the trial will resume tomorrow morning, Friday the 19th of August. So join me then for day 5 of the Benjamin Mendy trial. Let us know your comments, guys. Much appreciated. A lot of people watching this, a lot of people interested. 1 or 2 people questioning, we should ignore it. But, I'm a Manchester City fan. All this was done allegedly while he was a Manchester City player. And he's suspended, but still on Manchester City. He's still a Manchester City player. He's just been suspended, of course, while this is being sorted out and judgment is being made. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm interested. If you're interested, let me know your feelings, guys. Anyway, please, thanks for watching. Join me again soon. Till we meet again, all I ask is please stay safe, Blues. Bye for now.